my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds of.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Something takes a part of me. Something taken from me.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. A first carry for Tyler Algier. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Brings up second and
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Algier.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
This defense for the Vikings, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how
his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Penix from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Here's Penix.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Chargers, 1st down.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. The Chargers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago, but still, it's a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive. I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Keon Coleman, 27 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. They'll throw with Penix. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. These two teams all tied after one. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. That is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Horton. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. They'll run with Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
To the air, Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Algier now up the middle. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he has a Cockrell. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Great.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 60. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Set to kick off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing again, Penix.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Penix.
Being chased out left. Past the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Good. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
He'll get this out to his running back, P-Rod. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Algier going straight ahead.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
Hurts.
2nd and 9.
Now Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And looking to throw, Penix. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Here's Penix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's Hurts to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hand off now to Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Down the right sideline. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 61 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. But from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings
on the give, here's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. Here's Robinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for Minnesota, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year.